before we let you go, unless they have any other questions, Coley's got questions. I want to know, because I know that you probably have a bunch of them that you can't tell. So scroll down the list to the one that you can tell, your best Dustin Pedroia story.
Oh, man. There's so many with David, just because they would go back and forth. I mean, the best of the best, which you guys have seen, when he roasted David when David didn't know his name. I mean, that's just Pedroia in itself. I mean, there's so many of him trying to fight David in the clubhouse, like not literally, but literally. David would talk crap to him or something, and Pedroia would stand up and like, "You want to go, pun? Like, I'll whip your ass right here in front of everybody. Like, I don't care." There's so many other ones too, like with Tito. They had that cribbage game going day in and day out, talking crap there. They just all kind of run together. Like once you've heard one PD story, you can just pick like another person, like him yelling at, and then just insert that person. It's like he goes up and down. I'll tell you this, you guys might not know this one. This might be a one that you guys haven't heard yet.
Okay.
So we're in AA, and I'm on the mound. Hanley Ramirez is playing shortstop, and Pedroia is playing second. And I don't remember how it got to the point, but Hanley wouldn't look at Pedroia. There's a guy on first. Hanley wouldn't look at Pedroia for their little mouth thing that they do for who's covering the bag. So this goes on for like 2 pitches, 3 pitches. And finally I hear somebody yelling time. And I turn around, and Pedroia is walking over to Hanley in the middle of the game, screaming at him, telling him if he doesn't tell him who's covering the base, he's going to kick his ass right there at shortstop. So like, we're all standing around like, what in the hell's going on? Like, what is Pedroia doing? So, you can't hear him actually yell at him, but we get in the dugout and, we find out later what's going down. But I mean, he definitely didn't change. I mean, he was always the same.
No. Yeah, he is. He's an absolute gem. We'll have to, the next time that we do this, we'll have to have you guys on at the same time. He's not doing dick. I'm sure he would be happy to hop on and catch up with you. Do you guys still keep in touch?
Yeah. Not probably as frequent as we would like. But I talked to him yesterday a little bit, and he was talking shit about his golf game already. Saying he's a 3 handicap. And that, anytime I wanted to come out there and get my ass whipped, then, he would do it. So typical Pedroia, I mean, picks up right where he left off from our last conversation.
Sounds about right. Coley, what do you got?
Yeah, Jared's asking about teammates. I always find it interesting, guys you played against. Now that you're hanging them up, who's someone you're thrilled you never have to pitch to again? Who's someone who had your number? Who's someone you just couldn't figure out?
Oh God! I mean, the list is long.
No, it's not. Stop.
I mean, man, I'm trying to think. Like, really, anytime I pitched against the Cardinals for the Cubs, it seemed like it was just, even when the games went well, it was just always a grind. They have kind of that, like the old school Yankees, kind of feel to their lineup where it's just one after the other, like there's no break. And even their pitchers take hitting. I got to see that firsthand. They take it very serious over there. They work hard at it. And, they have little games where if they don't see 5 pitches, they got to put in the pod or whatever. So I would say that them as a whole, one guy I was really happy to see retire was Jeter.
Okay.
When I was over there, he just seemed to always be on base. Not a lot of damage, but just always getting hits at the right times for them. Obviously, that's why he is who he is. But he was one guy over my career. I'm trying to think of somebody like recently. I can't say his name right. Inigo Suarez. I don't know. I always mess up his first name. The dude from the Reds.
Yeah.
I think I've gotten him out once, like literally one time, and all the other times it's either a homer or a double. So
I'm gonna look up your first batter stats right now. Let's see.
Well, as you reference both teams, so it kind of transitions perfectly into this.
Carlos Pena.
Yeah. He always likes to say on the MLB Network how he owned me and all that stuff. I think I'm like his claim to fame on that one.